Keep it. Now Collins, she's got some space here into the box. Katie Collins, the chop. Watari, the shot, the goal! But they'll have to go through quite the challenge in AHFC Royals. Again, it is Nashville Rhythm in the all-white. They will be moving left to right on your screen. And AHFC Royals in the all-blue, moving right to left. As far as players to watch, of course, for Nashville Rhythm, it is none other than number 10, Yuki Watari. She's got 11 goals on the season. For AHFC Royals, their top scorer so far is Adelia Gonda with 6, though they've had 14 different players find the back of the net, and we are underway here at Father Ryan High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Royals making the trip out here from Houston. That's about a 12-hour car ride. And it is Royals who have the first spell of possession here. The South Region final between these two a year ago finished 2-0 in favor of Rhythm, with Rhythm grabbing a goal early on as well as in stoppage time in the second half. And we're going to get an early free kick here for Royals in a pretty dangerous position just outside the box. Free kick chipped in and just over. Not bad technique, just maybe a little bit too far underneath the ball as it goes out for a goal kick. Brenna Swiger misplays the touch, and now Royals can be back in again. But the touch too heavy, and it's going to be another goal kick. It was Leah Klenke that took advantage of the misplayed touch from Brenna Swiger. As far as tactics, it looks like it's a 4-2-3-1 at the moment for Royals. More of a 4-3-3 for the hosts, as that goes out for a rhythm throw. And it's going to come with Royals on the far side. That touch may just be too heavy, and it is going to go down for a goal kick. As mentioned, it is a wet Saturday morning, so perhaps that affecting how the ball is moving along the playing surface. We've had a few rounds of rain come through yesterday and today. And it's Royals again. They've had all the opportunities early on, and the pullback cross just behind and cleared away for the moment. Watari won it back, but in an illegal fashion, so that's going to be a free kick to the visitors. Royals tried to slow it down a little bit, but distribution wasn't great. However, they benefited from a poor touch. And they'll get another throw in here. Of course, in addition to the two semifinals today, we will also have for you the final tomorrow morning, as we will decide right here on this field who gets to go to Oklahoma City for a chance at a national championship. Knocking no intercepts for Nashville, and now they're on the attack for maybe the first time today. Couldn't pull a chance out of it, but that is the first sign of life in the attack for Nashville today. Only 5.5 minutes in. Going to go all the way through to the far side. Some pressure applied there by Swigert, but well dealt with by Royals. A nice turn there by Adelia Gonda, but better defending. So excellent work to get that through, even if it only lasted for a moment. Royals back with it again. They've been perhaps the dominant force in these early minutes. Just over 7 of them gone now. All the way through and roll out for a throw-in. Again for a rhythm throw this time. Teams fighting for possession in midfield, and for now it's Royals coming away with it. Good ball forward. Early cross hung into the far post. It was a good effort, it must be said, with the outside of the boot there from Maddie Podolsky. But in the end, it doesn't trouble Faith Wen's goal. Kick is brought down by Rhythm. Immediately given away though. And our Royals will look to break with some pace here. Ball clipped in but dealt with. And given right back. Rhythm struggling to hold on to the ball at the moment. The Royals trying to take advantage of that, but unable to produce any clear-cut chance on goal. Good ball forward here. Early cross again. See who gets there first. And it was Rhythm, but it's Royals who come away with it and clear it out. And that shot clipped in, always going wide from Brenna Swiger, but something you may have noticed is that in both of the decent chances Nashville has created so far in this first quarter of an hour or so, not much of the buildup in either one has involved Yuki Watari, who's got 11 goals on the season. At times, Nashville has perhaps struggled a bit to create outside of Watari, but that was not very much of an issue last week against Birmingham. Shelby Craft, who you just saw on the ball, bagged a hat trick for herself. If I remember correctly. Ikezo. Good line breaking pass there. Now laid off for Watari. Couldn't get the ball through. She was looking for Podolsky, but unable to pick her out. Now Ikezo again. Watari again, back for Nakano. Very patient build up here from Nashville. They're content to have the ball and just probe the Royals back line for weaknesses. It is Royals who defend well enough to come away with it for the moment. We played all the way back to Faith Wen in goal. Gonda was calling for the ball and she's received it. Now she's played it forward, offside. The assistant referee on the far side there flagging it, and we're going to see the first two changes for Royals here, just under 15 minutes in. Stephanie Booker and Ava Slay,
number 18,
the two players
Stephanie
coming in for
Booker.
Royals.
And number 24, Ava Slay.
Nashville's bench itself beginning to warm up their legs. Royals working through the midfield at the moment. And this may be a good opportunity here for Booker. Swiger defending, and she's done excellently to shepherd it out for a goal kick. Morris with the switch. That's going to roll all the way back through. Get cleared out for a throw in by Rhythm, but again, Royals having a spell of threatening action in the final third. They were unable to find the back of the net last time these two teams played. Perhaps they may be able to this go around. That's out for another Royals throw. Eagles getting the cliff ball forward, but she's unable to keep it. Pushed out for a rhythm throw. Another. That's going to go out for a Royals throw. Someone from Rhythm got a touch on that. A whole lot of throw-ins in this 19th minute. A lot of action taking place right near the boundary. be a free kick. Nice change in pace there. And we're going to have a re-kick. And it's going to be a yellow card to Adira Nakano for not being her 10 yards away from it. Rhythm head coach Scott Davidson doesn't appear too pleased with that yellow card. And it's going to go out for the first corner of the game. Ball put in and headed away for the moment. Out for Royals throw. That was Amber Wen fighting for it for Rhythm, and she was the one who got the last touch on it. And that one was clipped in. Not sure if that was a diagonal ball forward in the direction of Stephanie Booker or if it was a shot, but it wound up maybe a 3 or 4 yards just wide of the far post of Zoe Cleveley's goal. And out for another Royals throw. And now Rhythm get a throw in. Can't keep the ball. See if this one's kept in. It's not. And we're going to see 2 more changes for Royals. Coming into the game for them is Macy McCallum alongside Ellie Pitts.
In for the Royals, number 21, Macy McCallum, number 19, Ellie Pitts.
And now Royals have a good chance here. Stephanie Booker making a charging run forward. But it's Rhythm who managed to win possession in the end of all that. And it'll be a free kick back Royals' way. Nakano's got to be careful if she's on the yellow. Now here's Yuki Watari. And it's kept in. Pulled back for Watari, but she's unable to keep it. Now here's the Daira Nakano. Good attempt, but never really much to bother Faith Nguyen. And now moving forward, hoping to punch right back is Royals. And that ball somehow stayed in. Had just enough spin on it to keep it from going out. And in the end, it's shepherded out for a goal kick. And Rhythm win that midfield scrum for possession. But they don't do a good enough job of keeping it. And that ball's given back to the Rhythm in a throw-in. Watari was unsure, and that's why she chased it out. Now it looks like Rhythm are content to just calm down a little bit. Heavy touch from Swiger, loses the ball, and Rhythm get another throw in out of it. They've got 2 changes getting ready to come on. And we are going to see those 2 changes. Coming into the game for Rhythm is Katie Collins, number 7, alongside Kelly Beeler, number 32. Out of the game is going to come Maddie Podolsky and Amber Nguyen.
For Nashville, number 32, Kelly Beeler, and number 7, Katie Collins.
And that's out for another Rhythm throw. First extended spell of possession in the final third for Nashville, albeit through a series of throw-ins. And now Royals will make another change. Samantha St. Pierre will come on whenever that change is signaled. And it is going to happen at this break.
In for the Royals, number 17, Samantha St. Pierre.
Nakano shepherds it wide. Nashville will look to attack from the wide positions here on the far side of the field at the moment, but they've just given away the ball. Referee says play on. That was shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Beeler manages to get it through the final ball. Can't quite find anybody. Ikazo was in there fighting for it in a horrible pass. Rhythm tried to get it right back with the Daira Nakano, but in the end it's just punted away by Royals, hoping to calm everything down a little bit and clear their lines. And now Rhythm in a bit of trouble after a misplayed pass. And they win the ball back. It was Leah Klenke who was trying to find any kind of space to either get a shot off herself or pass the ball. And Ikazo sends it forward for Yuki Watari. Now back with Ikazo. That pass took a deflection on the way through. Looked like Beeler tried the back heel, but couldn't get it to anybody. As we have now hit the half-hour mark. 30 minutes gone, no goals between these two teams. A couple of chances for both, but nothing really too threatening. Royals preparing another substitution. Britton Steiner will come on at the next break-in play. Now here's Klenke. That was a good idea to get the ball forward, looking for Samantha Booker, or Stephanie Booker, excuse me. And I don't think Booker was quite ready for the ball. Now Swiger for rhythm. She's got Ikazo moving forward down the channel. She clipped it up looking in that direction, and Beeler was unable to win the aerial duel to keep it for rhythm, and now Royals come back with it. Here's Gonda. She's squeezed out of play. And rhythm can safely get it back. Yuki Watari trying to pick her way through traffic. Now Beeler. Royals have it back now. St. Pierre on the ball, and she's unable to keep it in. And it's going to be a throw-in for Royals further down, and we're going to get that substitution now. As mentioned, it is Britton Steiner coming on. 32 minutes into this one. Royals still have a few players on the bench who I don't believe have taken the field yet.
In for the Royals, number 14, Brittany Steiner.
Now rhythm looking dangerous. The shot there never going to bother Faith Wynn too much. That from Shelby Kraft. And Wynn plays the long ball. And the foul conceded there by Gonda. Good job to shield the ball from Grace Morris. Sylvie Keck to take the free kick, and she'll play it long herself. Swiger, excellent job to win the ball and get forward. Cross hung in. And the attempt on goal from Collins. She hit it. And hang that cross in. It was a good cross at that. And that was just clipped out of play. Again with the long ball for Royals, it's Gonda who brings it down. And Nakano who wins it back for rhythm. Now Shelby Kraft. Forward for Yuki Watari. In some space here. She was looking for Beeler on the far post, but it's still Yuki Watari. Trying to create a shot. Yuki Watari. Couldn't put her effort on goal. She did excellent to create the space for that shot, but unable to put the chance away. Not too often you can say that. With her 11 goals on the season, another change has come in for Royals. Back into the game is Sarah Shelburne. She was one of the starters.
Number 16, Sarah Shelburne.
Looks like she's going to be able to finish out the first half. We've got just under 10 minutes to play, plus perhaps a bit of stoppage time. We haven't had too many fouls. But perhaps we could see a minute or two as Watari does excellent to work through traffic as usual. She's put a cross in. Can't find anybody with it. And now it's Royals who are going to come away with it. They've got good numbers getting forward. But Rhythm are defending well enough to keep any real danger away from Zoe Cleveley's goal. However, the threat isn't fully removed at this point with a throw-in to Royals in the final third. St. Pierre couldn't keep it in. Or that was Steiner, excuse me. And we're going to see two substitutions here for Rhythm. Their third and fourth of the first half. Seiki Ikuzo and Shelby Kraft are going to come off. In their place is going to come Maddie Podolsky, who returns to the fray. Alongside Emanuela Church.
In for Nashville, number 30, Maddie Podolsky. And number 36, Emanuela Church.
And that out for another Rhythm throw. Watari. She'll play it forward. Offside. Not by much, but it is the correct call there on Beeler. She was making her run a step or two too early. And some more pinball in the midfield, as Rhythm come away with it. Here's Beeler. Too much on that pass forward. And it's out for another goal kick. One more substitution here for Royals as Mia Fuss is going to come back on.
In for the Royals, number 9, Mia Fuss.
Good job to work through the press there. They're not pushing forward his rhythm. That ball looking for Watari, just dealt with very well by Royals. It was good defending. Swiger left that one, and perhaps she shouldn't have, as now here's Fuss. But Rhythm are able to defend well themselves and keep any clear sight of goal away. But that's out for a Royals throw. And that's going to be forward for Collins if she can get onto it. She is going to be able to. She takes this one-on-one. She couldn't hold on to possession. Now she's got it back. Picks out Nakano. And it's a Royals throw. Was waiting for the signal there, and it came in. A bit too slowly for Brenna Swiger's taste, and so she thought she had it. Now here's Beeler. Royals win it back, good defending. And that's a Rhythm throw. And that ball was judged to have gone out before the ball forward, but it is Royals ball anyway. Macy McCallum just unsure of that, so she tried to play it forward. Belcher sends it back forward. Watari can get on the end of this. Now Collins back for Watari. Tried the ball forward for Beeler, but blocked on its way through. And out for a Rhythm throw. We're about 90 seconds from the end of normal time. I'll keep an eye on the fourth official for you to let you know how much stoppage time, but right now we've got a chance for Rhythm here. However, they immediately give away a bit of commentator's curse there. It looks like we may see one final substitution in the first half for Royals. Here's Brenna Swiger for Rhythm. Couldn't quite pick out the pass, but Rhythm keep it. And we are going to get that substitution. Into the game is going to come Jessica Molina. She returns to the field.
In for the Royals, number 11, Jessica
1 minute
Molina.
of stoppage time to be played at the end of this first half that's seen a bit of action but no goals from either side. As both of these heavyweight boxers continue to just feel each other out in these early rounds. And that's out for a Royals throw. Perhaps time for just one more chance from either team. Excellent spin there. Royals get the ball forward, but not in a very dangerous position. Referee has half a glance at his watch. He's got the whistle to his lips. And that is the first half. It is a scoreless first half in this first of two semifinals this afternoon, as we have yet to see either Nashville Rhythm or Albion Hurricanes FC Royals find the back of the net. 45 minutes to play at Father Ryan High School to decide who goes to the South Region Final for the second year in a row. We're going to take a short break and then be right back with you here on 11 Sports. Welcome back, everybody. We're about to get back underway with this WPSL South Region semifinal between Nashville Rhythm and Albion Hurricanes FC Royals. In the first half, there was a few chances for both teams. Nothing too clear-cut, nothing that really troubled the goalkeeper, save for one Yuki Watari chance in the first half, but neither side able to find the back of the net. To reset the picture for you, it is Nashville Rhythm in the all-white. In the second half, they will be moving right to left on your screen, and it will be Albion Hurricanes FC Royals in the Royal, moving from left to right on your screen. Rhythm are lined up and ready to go, and you're just waiting for Royals to get back on the field. And they are taking the field now, so we should momentarily be ready for the second half of a game where the stakes could not be higher. One of these two teams will play tomorrow in the South Region Final for the second year in a row. The other will be heading home with a bitter taste in their mouth, knowing they could have done better. The referee gives his go-ahead, and Nashville Rhythm get us back underway for the second half here at Giacosa Stadium. In the first half, it was Royals who dominated the early parts of that half. And here's Adira Nakano for Nashville. She's going to play it all the way back to Zoe Cleveley. Good touch from Ikazo, and good ball forward for Brenna Swiger. Swiger was looking to create some space, but in the end just takes the throw in. Allowing both teams to reset as they prepare for this attack. Good work there from Podolsky, but nothing doing at the moment. Belcher clipped it forward, and Podolsky got on the end of it, but she couldn't keep it in play, as that's out for a Royals throw-in. As mentioned at the conclusion of this game, we will bring you the other of the two semifinals today between Charlotte Eagles and FC Prime of the Sunshine Conference. Good touch there from Ikazo. Belcher. Podolsky. Now for Nakano. And that ball put forward, I think, just left off in anticipation that someone else was behind Shelby Kraft, but there was only a blue jersey. And out for another Royals throw. And that's going to be a free kick. It looked like Gonda maybe had that one come off of her arm. And so a free kick is blown for. And out for a rhythm throw. And headed out for a Royals throw this time. And that'll be a free kick back Royals way. They'll get some numbers forward. Atari brings it down for rhythm. Now forward for Podolsky. And it finds its way back to her. She's got some space here. She'll clip it in for Shelby Kraft, whose touch failed her. And it's cleared away for a throw in. put out for a corner. So the first corner of the game for Nashville. As usual, it's taken short. Ikezo clips the ball in towards the back post. It's there. Swiger couldn't get back on the end of it. She may have been offside anyway. Last touch judged to have come off a Royals defender. So we go again from the other side. And that goes out for a goal kick off of Yuki Watari. See who comes down with this ball. It's bounced a couple times in the midfield. It is Royals who put it away in towards Gonda. She's able to bring it down. Good hold-up play. Ball forward, but the flag was always going to come up. Jessica Molina was a few steps offside. Podolsky brings it down. It finds Watari. Ikezo couldn't get it to anybody in particular. Good job to keep the ball for there from Ikezo. She takes the free kick a bit too fast for the referee's liking. Ball never fully got set, so we're going to have a re-kick here. And it looks like Nashville's just going to bring some numbers forward into the box. And that one's clipped up. No one there to receive it, however. But now it's with Amber Wen. She'll try the diagonal ball towards Shelby Kraft, and it took a deflection off her Royals defender, and again. Still danger here for Royals. Yuki Watari working at the top of the box. And it's finally put away. The ball clipped in by Amber Wen. Took a defensive header. It had to be, or else it was going to find Shelby Kraft and acres of space in the box. And that nearly put it into their own net. And then Kraft had her own opportunity on the ball immediately after, and that's going to be a free kick Royals' way. And we're going to get the first change of the half for Royals. Sarah Piper is going to come on. Oh, and that's dangerous. Cleveland came out to punch it, but she couldn't. And she nearly conceded there, but
number 12, Sarah Piper.
I'm not sure whose head it came off of, but it was inches wide. That was Piper, the substitute. And it's cleared away for another Royals throw in. I think the 2 chances you've seen in the past 3 or 4 minutes are probably better than just about any that we've seen for either team so far in this one. Podolski's touch failed her, and then the playing surface failed her feet. And in the end, it is just out for another Royals throw. And another Royals throw. Grace Morris thought it had come off of the Royals defender, but the referee disagreed, and, well, only one of them has the authority to make that kind of call. This time it will be a rhythm throw, however, as Ikezo was able to put it off of the Royals defender. And that one will go all the way back to Olofsson. Watari lays it off for Kraft. It's back with Yuki Watari. She laid it off for Podolski. And Podolski's effort dragged just wide. It may have taken a deflection, but in the end, it is Podolski who got the last touch on it. Not sure she was fully expecting Watari to leave it for her. And a rhythm throw this time. Podolski was trying to clip it over to Yuki Watari, but in the end it went out for a throw in. However, Rhythm do have the ball back now, and it is with Podolski. Now Seiki Ikezo. Amber Wen. She's clipped over, and that'll be a free kick and a yellow card to Sarah Piper. About 5 yards from the edge of the box. Piper just went in a bit late on that one and missed the ball and got all of Amber Wen. And it is Wen, along with Ikezo, lining up to take this free kick. The referee's going to count out the 10 yards that the wall needs to be back. It looks like Wen is the likeliest to take it here. And it is Amber Wen. She clips it in and just over. And out for a goal kick as we have crossed the hour mark. Now Yuki Watari, she's found Amber Wen in the box. Amber Wen shot it right at Olafson, but another dangerous moment for Nashville Rhythm. They have been the better of the two in the run of play over the past 15 minutes or so in this second half. And that's a Royals throw. Would Rhythm win it back? Now Ikezo is picked out. Yuki Watari streaking forward. She's clipped it over for Maddie Podolsky. Back for Yuki Watari. The pass was too heavy. No penalty there, as it was just a simple tangling of feet. Looks like Katie Collins is getting ready to come back on for Nashville Rhythm. She played a good deal of the first half. And that change will be made now. And it is Seika Ikezo who comes off in favor of number 7, Katie Collins.
In for Nashville, number 7, Katie Collins.
And it looks like we're going to get 2 substitutions here for Royals before we resume play. Ellie Pitts is going to come back on. And so is Ava Slay.
In for the Royals, number 19, Ellie Pitts. Number 24, Ava Slay.
And that's out for a Rhythm throw. Good job there by Gonda. Even better defending there from, I believe that's Ellie Belcher. "25 minutes to play. No goals on the scoreboard. Royals threatened from a set piece last time. Can they do it again? It's cleared away. And now Collins gets her first touch on the ball as she's moving forward. She's going to play the long ball forward for Yuki Watari. Good defending there from Royals. That one punted forward. Royals are the ones who come away with it. And they do well to work through the Nashville press for a moment. However, it's not a very long-lived moment, as here's Katie Collins streaking forward. She left it for Watari, who's got space to get a cross off. She's going to pull it back for Adira Nakano. Looked like that was a shot and jag just wide. I don't think Olafson Was too worried about it. Looks like 3 substitutes getting ready for Royals. Macy McCallum is going to come back in. Britton Steiner is going to come back in. And Stephanie Booker is going to come back in as well. Both teams putting midfielders and attackers on the field.
Number 21, Macy.
Gives you a sign that both teams
Number 14,
feel that the next goal may be the most important one.
Brittany Steiner. And number 18, Stephanie Booker.
We know it only takes a moment for each one of these teams who have been very successful to find the back of the net. Of course, with rhythm, we just saw a couple of weeks ago, Yuki Watari picking up the game winner in the 85th minute over Charlotte Eagles to win the regular season title in the Southeast Conference. And that's going to be a free kick to Royals. Piper took the worst of that high boot, it looked like. And we're going to see a change here for rhythm as Kelly Beeler
For Nashville, number 32, Kelly Beeler.
is going to come on in place of Maddie Podolsky. Olafson has come well off her line here as that set piece was put in, but now she's going to retreat, and Nashville don't seem too anxious to get the ball forward and perhaps try to chip her. Now here's Beeler. Good ball forward for Yuki Watari if she can get on the end of it. She is able to keep it in play. Now back for Amber Wen. She's going to clip a diagonal ball in. Olafson forced to punch it out for a corner. Watari set to put the corner in. Last time it was from this side, it was put into the box, and it doesn't look like anyone's there to receive it short, and it does come into the box. It is headed, and Olafson does have to parry it away. Kraft tried to clip it back in, but there was no one really there to receive it. And Nakano allows it to roll in rather than face pressure 2-on-2 with Gonda and Booker closing in. Kraft can keep that ball in. And it does go out for a Royals throw. As it appears the sun has finally come out here in the mid-state. Centrally for Adira Nakano. That ball wide for Amber Wen. Now Ellie Belcher. Calm, patient build up here from Nashville. Beeler. Belcher charging forward. She gets the cross in, and it's Ellie Pitts who's forced to put it out for another corner. We'll see if Nashville choose to take this one short. It doesn't look like that's the case. Kraft is just going to keep it from going out for a goal kick, but instead it's out for a throw-in. And we're going to see another substitution here for Royals.
In for the Royals, number 13, Rachel Buckle.
Rachel Buckle has come back into the game. And that's out for a rhythm throw. Gonda with the pressure, trying to win the ball back. And this time it's out for another Royals throw. Nakano brings back the ball down for Nashville Rhythm. Now here's Nakano. She'll leave it off for Beeler, who's going to try to bend one, but got underneath it. As we've got 15 minutes to play in normal time. Marie Bath looks like she's getting ready to come on for Rhythm. But first, we've got a good chance here for Royals. Space wasn't there for the cross, but it was a good run forward from Macy McCallum. She was looking for Adelia Gonda in the middle. We couldn't quite pick her out. Amber Wen is the one who is going to come off in place of Marie Bath.
In for Nashville, number 26, Mary Bata.
Now Nashville finding themselves in a bit of possession here. That long ball forward was looking for Yuki Watari, but it doesn't stay in the field of play, and it's out for a throw-in. And out for a rhythm throw this time. And that'll be a free kick. As Adelia Gonda was a bit too forceful with her pressing there. And we are going to see one more substitution. At the next stoppage in play for Royals. Getting ready to come on is Samantha St. Pierre. And that one can't be kept in either by Shelby Kraft. And now we're going to get that substitution. St. Pierre is going to come on.
In for the Royals.
It's been a good game even without any goals
Samantha St. Pierre.
this morning at Giacosa Stadium. Watari's going to bring that one down. She can't work through traffic and she's just closed off. And now here's Rhythm with a good opportunity. Adira Nakano here on the near side. Still fighting for it. And it's out for a goal kick. Nashville win it back off the goal kick. It's Yuki Watari. And it unable to be kept in there by Brenna Swiger. Adelia Gonda concedes another free kick. She's not too happy with the referee's decision. Now Belcher. Trying to find space to get a cross off. She does get a cross off. And in the end, no threat came of it, but Beeler's back on the ball for Nashville. And cleared away. That one clipped back in and cleared away again. Booker. Couldn't keep it. Now Collins. She's got some space here into the box. Katie Collins. The chop. Watari. The shot. The goal! Watari, the shot, the goal! Kept it away from Olafson, but it is Yuki Watari's goal in the 82nd minute. And in back-to-back big games for her club, she has found the goal in the dying stages of the game to give Nashville Rhythm the lead, her 12th on the year, first in the postseason. And we're going to get 2 substitutions for Royals and 1 for Rhythm. Coming in for Royals is going to be Jessica Molina and Kenna Sanders. And then for Nashville Rhythm, it's going to be Emanuela Church. 82. Really came out of nothing there for Nashville. But big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, and it doesn't get much bigger than this for Yuki Watari. Again, she is the villain against AHFC Royals. She was the one who found the second in last year's South Region Final, and it looks like she may have found the dagger again, this time in the semis. In what's been an evenly contested game as Royals are working in the final third, but that one's out for a goal kick. But it has been an evenly contested game. Perhaps you could say Nashville have been better for most of the second half, but it's not as if Royals have been without their chances. However, it is Nashville who have broken the deadlock. And it is a familiar face in Yuki Watari who does it. We'll see how eager they are to find a second. They know they've only got to defend this lead for 6 or so minutes now, plus stoppage time. Would imagine there may be 1 or 2 minutes of that. Pushing forward, here's Royals. Cross put in, chested down and cleared away, but not fully cleared away. Here's the shot. Never going to bother Cleveley. It came off the football goalpost before it hit Cleveley, so even if it had bounced back into the net, it would not have been a goal, as that football goalpost is out of play. And that one clipped out for a Royals throw. You can see the urgency in Royals that perhaps they've lacked at times in the second half. Beginning to creep in, knowing that their season is on the line here. Here's Adelia Gonda. Belcher's going to see it out for a goal kick. And it's going to be another substitution coming on in just a moment for Royals. Mia Fuss. And we're also going to get perhaps 2 for Rhythm. And that's not a good giveaway here for Rhythm. And it's with Royals Adelia Gonda. It stayed in play after all that. In the end, it is a corner. And we're going to see 1 change for Royals and 2 for Rhythm. Into the game for Rhythm is going to come Ashley Tyrrell whenever the referee signals that that is okay. Looks like Amber Wen may come back into the game as well here in a moment. But it is Mia Fuss for Royals and Ashley Tyrrell for Rhythm, who are absolutely coming on. at the next opportunity. Corner put in. And it's a penalty. Handball in the box. And a chance to level the affair for Royals. Looks like it is Leah Klinke to take it. Zoe Cleveley 12 yards away from her. The referee tells her not to come off her line before the ball is kicked. And with Royals' season on the line here, here's Leah Klinke to equalize. She takes a deep breath. The run up, the kick. It's saved! It's off the post! And now we're going to get the two substitutions that we talked about what feels like an age ago after that penalty. In the 88th minute, I think Zoe Cleveley may have gotten a fingertip to it to push it onto the post.
Number 19, Ashley Terrell. And in for the Royals.
What a season-defining moment for Nashville Rhythm. As it was a clumsy, clumsy handball in the box on that corner. But Klinke unable to convert her penalty. However, still time on the clock. The job is not done for Nashville. Collins is going to get on the end of that one after the heavy touch. Could Nashville perhaps push for a second here? She's got Yuki Watari coming forward. Here's Katie Collins. She has the shot on goal. It's blocked and cleared away. For a throw, and I would imagine Nashville Rhythm are not going to be in any rush at all to take this throw in, and Amber Wen is going to come on. Referee has a glance at his watch. Keep an eye on the fourth official here to let you know how much stoppage time we can expect. Would imagine at least a few minutes.
Annie for Nashville, number 22, Amber Musion.
Looks like 3 minutes of stoppage time. We're about 30 seconds away from the beginning of that. Royals win it back here. Here's Fuss. And Tyrrell fighting for it, but it's Klinke looking to make up for her mistake on the penalty. She's driving forward. And it's touched out for a corner. Last corner for Royals saw a penalty given. This one's hung in. No one really there to receive it. It falls all the way to the other side of the field. Now here's Fuss who clips it in. Cleveley commandingly takes control of that one. As we are into stoppage time now. Nashville just 3 minutes away from a second consecutive South Region final appearance. Now here's Yuki Watari. She'll clip it forward towards Amber Wen. If she can keep it in, she can. Doesn't look like she's in any hurry to put in a cross. She does, though. It's Katie Collins. She leaves it off for Adira Nakano, who takes it on the far side. Now it's put in towards Collins. It's headed down. Still Collins. And cleared away. Royals know they need to go fast, and here's Klinke. Still Leah Klinke. Nashville need to be careful not to give away another penalty, and they don't. Referee says play on. Nakano brings it down, and it's still in play. She just strolls forward. Not worried about the clock in the slightest. And all the way back to Cleveland, who's going to play it long for Collins. Nashville doing a good job of just holding on to the ball to salt away this game. Now forward for Collins. That one's going to stay in play. And she's going to take it all the way down to the corner. And it's a rhythm throw. And it looks like that's maybe enough for Nashville Rhythm. It looks like it is going to be a long 12 hours back home for Royals unless they can find the back of the net with this opportunity right here. The long ball forward is going to go all the way to Cleveland. It's going to roll into the box. She's going to pick it up. Referee glances at his watch for a moment. We're going to get a little bit more time. And that's full time. Nashville Rhythm has advanced to the South Region Final for a second year in a row. And it is Yuki Watari who grabs her 12th on the year, first of the postseason in the 82nd minute that finds them in a position to do so.
Nashville won.
They will play tomorrow morning. The hosts move on. The visitors head home with a sour taste in their mouth knowing they were so close.